Well, hello everyone. My name is Passek, FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today I'm going to be tying a little cutty pattern. Also works really well on lakes where there's minnows present, a little fry. So let's get her going. So today in the vise we have a Hends BL254N. One of my favorite hooks. I really like this hook. And if you watch my channel much, you'll notice that I use it a lot. So I'm going to start off with some Semperfli Nanosilk in white. Get all the dubbing off of it. I'm going to use some large blue holo tinsel for the body. And then for the wing, I'm going to use a combination of the Hens angel hair in the blue and the Hens angel hair in the white. And then I'm going to have some just a set of bead chain eyes, just the black bead chain for the eyes. So I'm just going to cut that off right now. And then first things first, let's just get these bead chain eyes ready. So I'm going to tie on my Nanosilk. All the way back forward. Cut off the tag. Okay. It's middle of winter here in Alberta, and it's minus like 32 or something like that outside. It's damn cold and everything's staticky, so they're sticking everywhere. So now I'm going to take my bead chain eyes and I'm going to actually just put them onto the thread right here in my finger. And then I'm going to wind them onto where I want them, right about there. And one more time around. There we go. Could have come just a tad forward on this one, but it's actually not bad. I don't like them too far forward. I don't like crowding the eye on this one because we will be putting a wing on it. Right, so there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of the blue holo tinsel in there. Blue holo tinsel. This is just my body. It really doesn't get seen a lot once this wing is on, but it does flash through here and there, so you definitely want to have it in there. You don't have to use blue. You can use silver if you want, or whatever. I just really like the effect this blue gives, especially when you use the blue Hens angel hair and the white angel hair that's got a little bit of a blue sheen in it as well. Okay, I'm going to come back. Let that go. Sorry guys. Oh, look at that. Just pulled it and it worked. Sometimes you got to be lucky, right? So, good enough. Cut that off. Like I said, this is just more of a hint, right? So, now I could have wrapped it all the way forward. Actually, I've done it also before where I wrap the body on first before I even put the eyes on, and then go all the way up. It just gives a bit more blue in it. But yeah, I got to see. Look at this. Remember I said the static and stuff is so much dubbing and stuff sticking to everything, but that's okay. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the white angel hair and I'm going to just kind of roll it in my hands, and then I'm going to fold it over. So folded it over, just made a little bit of a package, and I'm just rolling it in my fingers here just to kind of get it into a little package. Okay, then just really longer stuff at the front. I'm not going to cut it right off. I just want to get some of that longer stuff. I'm going to come forward and I'm going to tie it in right behind the eye there, leaving space though, right? Okay. And then I'm going to come right behind it like that. So it's almost clouser style how I'm tying this. And then I'm going to just kind of, when I'm cutting, I'm ripping to the back. So it's an uneven cut. Okay. I'm just going to lick that a little bit just to slick that back. And pull out anything that's loose. So now same thing with the blue. I'm going to grab a good chunk of the blue. Identical process. Just kind of roll it in my hand, fold it over, roll it in my hand. And then I'm going to just cut any of those long fibers in the front. I'm going to come back here again, and I'm going to lay it back down, making sure it's not in the eye. And if a little bit is in the eye, I just can burn it out later. Okay, so now I'm going to come back to the front again, clouser style. Tie that down, come back to the front of the eye. Same thing here. This time I want to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to start where the tail was of the white, and I'm going to rip it back. Okay. And there she is. So now, excuse me, I'm going to take a little bit of that blue that I had left over that I ripped off, and I'm going to just wax my thread, and I'm going to dub that on. Okay, and all this is going to do is just kind of create a little bit of a head up here, and I will be pulling this out. Don't worry about what it looks like. I know it looks pretty snotty, but okay. Now I'm just going to build a bit of a head. Now, if you want to have a little bit of a hot spot in here, I could use like an orange thread, or I could have changed it out to an orange thread or whatever. I can also just paint it with a felt pen. One set, do a second set, that all out of the way. Cut that off. Don't worry about what it looks like. I know it looks kind of gross right now. Burn anything that's in that eye, and then just pull that back. Any of that dubbing that was in there. Okay, and there is your finished little minnow. Like I said, now I can, depending on what kind of effect I want, but in this case, I'm just going to go with a little bit of red and just paint that red. It'll act like a hot spot, right? And then I'll coat it with some UV resin. Now, if you've got some UV resin that's colored, you can use that as well. But like I said, that's it. When this gets wet, it really shines. It skinnies down really nicely, and has tons and tons of movement, right? And that little bit of blue, like I said, see if I can, yeah, a little bit of blue shows through in the bottom there for the body, right? You can use silver eyes as well. It's all up to you. If you don't want it to sink too fast, instead of using the bead chain eyes, use the plastic dumbbell eyes you can get for like when you're tying damselflies, that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's it. It's like I said, really simple fly. It's not the prettiest looking fly, but it works really, really well. I've done really well with this one in the estuaries, in the ocean for sea run cutties, and I've done well with this in the shallows in some lakes that hold small minnows, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and tight lines. We'll see you guys on the next tying video. See you later.